Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the 49ers will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 24. Kittle brings it in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's complete over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. That throw finds Kittle. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They're throwing it. He's on the move. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back sent in motion. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. John Parker Romo out to try the point after. And the kick is good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gray now on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers grow their early lead to 13. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, Orlando Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Daniels. On the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 20-7 ball game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Handoff for Robinson, running right. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to work this down to the 41. They'll call it a gain of 9, so half the distance they needed. It's now 3rd and 9.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throwing this back in the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. Back deep, that's Gray. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So no return on that punt. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. There he goes on the right side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
From the 29. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion left. 3rd and short, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's 2nd and 11. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
3rd and long for him here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Commanders with a 4th and 2. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. Again, Daniels to the air. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Complete. It's McLaurin. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Play fake here, Daniels. Flush down out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. From the left hash, 34 yards away. The kick by Roddy's good. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And they send a man in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. Into the hands of Kittle. Takes out a one-stop. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
From the 18 on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun. Handoff to McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
All right, here we go. Second down. He'll throw it. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss, but give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Now on second and 10. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now, well, now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
So now, here's third and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a fourth and goal decision. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Moody knocks it through, and they push their lead to 23.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Now Daniels off the play action. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those
trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
There's no question this group wanted to be aggressive in the red zone. Back-to-back passing plays, but an incompletion and now a sack means they've done nothing but go backwards. Time to find a little better protection and much, much better results.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And he's out and clear. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Running left is Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the move, chucking it deep down the left sideline. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. run. It's Daniels. He's trying to go deep again. That's intercepted near the sideline. Pat Surtain has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. Has a hole left, room to run. The 30. The 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 26. And the Commanders will have a first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Connects on the crosser. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Romo adds the point after. And the Commanders take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 24. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Dropping back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.